Welcome to Keeping It Simple Crafts. I hope everyone's having a great day. Today I'm going to show you how I made this fall gnome wreath. It's super easy to make and very inexpensive. I have been getting a lot of requests on how to use the Dollar Tree football wreath form, so I came up with a way and I hope you like it. So for this fall gnome wreath, you're going to need one of the Dollar Tree football frames, and you don't have to spray paint it if you don't want to, but I just wanted to make sure that if any showed through that it would be orange, the same color as the leaves that I'm using. So I just spray painted it outside, let it have time to dry, and then brought it inside. You're also going to need some fall leaves, and I picked up 3 of these pretty fall leaves from Target Bullseye Playground. They were $3 each, so you'll need 3 of those. And you're also going to need some individual leaves, like you can pick up for like 50 leaves in a package at Dollar Tree. Then you're going to need your football frame, and you're going to need some fabric or something to cover the top of it. And I picked up this blanket also in the Target Bullseye Playground for $5, and it's just real pretty flannel blanket. When you're picking out your leaves in a package, make sure they go with the leaves that are your fall picks too. You're also going to need some round foam for the gnome's nose, and then I picked up these pantyhose and the foam all at Dollar Tree. To get started, I just took some of the single leaves and I just kind of did the outline, like the lower half of the football frame. I just kind of did the outline, the outer edge with some of the single leaves. I just hot glued them on with some Gorilla Glue hot glue. And you might want to put on your hot glue finger guards to make this wreath. Right now, a lot of different stores have out their fall floral picks, so you can find the fall leaves at Walmart, Dollar Tree, Michael's, Hobby Lobby, Target, places like that. So there's lots of places you can pick up your fall leaves or your floral picks. Depending on how full your leaf picks are, depends on how many you will need. The ones I picked up from Target are pretty full, so I only needed the 3. And here's how it looks with the leaves hot glued onto the outline of the football frame. Now you're going to take your 3 leaf picks, layer them one on top of the other, and you can see it kind of looks like a beard now. And you're going to take a zip tie and zip tie your 3 fall floral picks together. Cut the extra part of the zip tie off. Now we're going to zip tie our beard onto our football frame. So just think about the placement. You don't want it too high, but you don't want it too low on the frame. And then you're going to take some more zip ties and you're going to zip tie the fall leaf bouquet onto your football frame. And I did use 3 zip ties, that way it would stay in place, stay straight, and not move. And when you're tying or you're tightening your zip ties, try to make the fastener part go on the underneath side. I left mine on the top, and I should have made sure and put it on the underneath side. Make sure you don't place the fall leaves too high up because you want to leave enough space that he has a nice size hat on. I have one little fastener that won't spin to the back side, but it works out okay since I chose a flannel blanket. It's kind of a thick material, so I folded the blanket in half, and then I'm cutting it in half about a 13-inch strip. It measures 13 inches across the bottom, so 13 inches wide, and I left it pretty long because I wanted the hat to kind of hang over and be kind of floppy. And then I'm making a cuff for his top of the hat. So just play around with it, make sure it's long enough and wide enough. And this is flannel material, so it's pretty thick. Now the cutting of the little V at the top, that's not necessary. It didn't change anything because I ended up cutting that material off square. And now I'm just hot gluing the cuff of the hat up. Let it have time to dry just a little bit, and you might want to put on your hot glue finger guards for this part, because we're going to be taking the material and hot gluing it onto the football frame. So here I'm just kind of showing you that it measures about 13 inches wide, and like I said, I had too much material in length. I had to cut some of it off, but I wanted to make sure I had enough. So I'm just flipping it to the back side, then I'm placing the football frame upside down, and then we're just going to hot glue the fabric around the edge of the football frame. Notice how well the fabric covers the football frame and the leaves cover the football frame. It works out perfect to use as a door hanger or to hang on your wall. I have mine hanging on my wall right now, but before you finish the top of the hat, you're going to want to take some string or twine, make a hanger for it, make a loop, tie a loop so that you can make sure it's long enough and leave it out of the top of your hat to be able to hang it up on your door or wall or wherever you place it. So make sure you do this step next. And see, there's how it looks. Play around with the extra fabric and find out how long you want it. Mine was too long, so I cut off that triangle part off the top. Then I'm pinching it together, and I'm just going to take some twine and tie a little twine bow. And then I'm going to take my scissors and just kind of do a fringe around the top of the hat. You can decorate your hat lots of different ways. You could add a bow or maybe some sunflowers or some other type of flowers, but I just kept mine simple, so I didn't do anything else to the hat. I just cut the little fringe, left the twine bow, and then now we're ready to add the gnome's nose. I picked up the foam at Dollar Tree, and I believe it's like a 4-pack. And they come in different sizes too. So you can get a bigger nose if you want, but I just took the pantyhose from Dollar Tree, cut one of the toes off, put the foam in it, and then gathered it together, and then took some more twine and just tied it nice and tight, cut off the extra part of the pantyhose, then hot glued the little nose on. Let the nose have time to dry, and then just kind of fill in around it with some more of your single fall leaves. And that's it, guys. After it has time to dry, it's ready to hang up. I hope you enjoyed watching me make this football frame fall gnome wreath. If you did, please give this video a thumbs up, leave me a comment, share this tutorial, and if you have not subscribed to my YouTube channel, I would love to have you as a subscriber. Thank you so much for watching. I appreciate y'all so much.